Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. It is your host, Joseph Babatunde. We are here on Mutual Understanding, Season 2. I don't know what episode this is. We've been recording too much. 5, 6, 7. Who cares? We're doing well. To God be the glory. Welcome, everyone, to Mutual Understanding. I have a sweet guest with me today. Everybody say hi to Ziora. Woo! Welcome.
Thank you.
Do you feel welcome?
I do feel welcome.
Does the world know that this is like your first podcast experience?
No, the world does not know. I don't know what jokes I can make on here.
Something's really wrong. Yeah. You can make any joke.
Nah, y'all popping my podcast cherry.
Okay.
So
It
yeah,
is-
you see that?
We are actually not a full 57 seconds in before she's uttered some rubbish. You can actually do that for the rest of the episode.
Okay, period.
I like that red.
Thank you.
Aesthetic
That's my new color. I used to be scared of red. Yeah, I've had this hair color for a while, but I used to be like shying away from wearing red. But it's like
Why is that?
I don't know. I thought it would like clash with my hair because it's orange, and you know, orange and red usually don't go together. But I found a good
It
shade of
makes
red.
sense, small shot. You get
Yeah.
red hair, you get red nails,
Yeah.
red camera.
Yeah.
Nikon, whatever it's called.
Nikon. Yeah.
Whatever. But welcome to Mutual Understanding. It's good to have you here. You know, I always had the first start out asking my guests how are they. So, how are you, Ziora? How has your day been? Your weeks? Your life? Give us the whole gist and the whole. How have you been?
I've been pretty good actually. I got groceries this morning. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Food stamps.
Don't. Nothing wrong with having food stamps. No. But I thought you were trying to be funny.
It's
I wish.
a college student.
Yeah, I know. College students getting on food stamps for real?
You can get on food stamps. So I applied for
Let
food
me
stamps my
go and
freshman year.
apply. Let me go and apply.
All you gotta get them is your e-bill.
Seriously?
They send to you. They send you like $400. I'm actually giving you guys
You're
sauce
serious?
right now. Literally, you go on a food stamp. You like touching stuff. You go on the food stamp website and you send them your e-bill
Oh, period.
because like they want to know your form of income and like why you're applying for what you're applying for. So after that, you give that to them in the mail like the next like 7 days.
I think it's because I'm on a food plan though, like a meal plan.
Oh, you're on a meal plan.
Yeah. So
I feel like
don't
they'll
think
still
really?
send you. You don't stay on campus.
No.
Okay, they'll still send you something because like it shows like your rent and all these other expenses you have. So they'll still send you some bread.
Okay. Period.
They'll also send you like $400, but like you don't need to be spending
Yeah, I don't
$400
need
on
that.
groceries unless you're one biggie. But like if you
No.
don't need that, then $250 is really all you'll get for real.
Yeah, I usually spend, especially because I shop at Aldi and that one international store, I'm straight.
Which one? The one compare?
Compare. That's why I
You
do
cook?
it. Yes.
Why have you never invited me over?
I'm
for a
an
meal?
eldest daughter. Of course I
You
could.
are a
In
soldier.
a Nigerian household, yes.
You guys know this is actually a true Igbo girl through and through.
Yeah.
I couldn't shout.
Yeah.
Wendy,
Don't.
I'm not gay,
No.
but I didn't know you cook.
Yeah.
You haven't invited me over for no meal or anything.
We haven't talked before. I don't just
This
invite
is
people
actually-
to my house.
This actually means yours first serious conversation. Now that I'm actually sitting here and thinking about it,
Yeah.
I'm actually really happy you came.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course, anytime. Because when I first seen Ziora when she first came on camp, though,
What you about to say?
Can you let me talk? Can you let me talk? You know, it's like you see a girl, all the Africans are hanging around. You're assuming, okay, she's already African. You meet her, you ask her name, then that, and then it's not till a couple weeks later. I'm scrolling on TikTok.
Bro.
I'm seeing Ziora. I'm seeing Ziora. I'm like, okay, this is the girl who I met not too long ago. She's doing one rant about people who she finds attractive.
Well.
She's doing one rant about people who she finds attractive, and it's not even like it's like people who are drop dead gorgeous. It's some funny.
To you.
It was some funny looking individuals in that thing, but the way she broke it down, it made sense. So what I've gathered from Ziora from afar, what I've learned about you is, people actually care for what you have to say, which is a clap.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
She just passed on the back. I couldn't show.
Yeah, what's the problem?
So when did you start realizing that you're getting popular for just yip yapping? Which is something I actually applaud you for, because really, like, I started this podcast because like everyone's always telling me like I talk a lot, but now it's just like, why not put it to good and further use? You know?
Yeah.
But like I see you doing it. You're flourishing on every single platform. No one even knows you're Twitter famous. Making those shouts. That laugh.
My bad. Yeah. Literally the whole, you know, I might as well put it to good use. I actually started my TikTok making like political content.
Political.
Politics.
Another week of people trying to correct my grammar.
No, you said which one is political?
What is
Political, yeah.
Okay, so what were you doing?
Like when I was younger, I used to go on like me and my parents, they allowed me to be in like a lot of political conversations. You know when uncles sit and they have like political conversations.
So you was one CNN baby.
Yeah, and I would be sitting
enjoyed
there.
that.
Yeah. So I just felt like I had a lot of knowledge about things, and I like to study history and politics and things like that. Like I'm telling you, the way I would raise my hand in class, and niggas like hear this type shit, but.
Sounds like me, but keep going.
Yeah, I had a.
So you spend most of your time correcting niggas?
Well, yeah.
You two like
my teachers too. No shade.
You two like being right.
What's the problem?
There's nothing wrong with always being right, Sha, but
I wouldn't say I'm always right. I just generally, for the most part.
You like educating people,
right? Because if you're wrong, like I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice to not correct you. To let you be wrong. Right.
I'm not mad at that. I actually appreciate that a lot. But like, how do you go about it? Are you one aggressive? No. Why did you say that? Like,
you know what? I actually used to be like that, and I feel like I had to learn like that's not
cool.
Not that it's not even that it's not cool, but like, if my reason for correcting you is for you to learn, and
Why
you're right, like if you're gonna react, I should package it in a way that you know you'll absorb it as opposed to just you know saying it just to say it, so it absorbs and you actually like you know learn something as opposed to being why this bitch.
And that comes with maturity too. So I can even applaud you for that as well, because most times when you want to correct somebody, you do it in, like, people will do it in such a condescending tone. Like, it's almost like, when you want to correct someone, it's almost like you come off as, like, superior to them. But what you're doing is, you're doing it from a place of, I want you to understand this better. So that way, when you go outside, you're not looking like one fool to somebody else.
Okay.
Like, I feel like a lot of people miss the mark on that. Like, when they're correcting someone, everyone is doing it from a place of, like, oh, you're wrong. Or, like, you're doing it in a place of, I just want you to know something better, which is good. I applaud you. Maturity.
Yeah, it's also just like everybody isn't, you know, I'm able to learn the things that I've learned. Oh, bless you.
Did I sneeze?
I didn't know if that was a sneeze or not.
That was a cough, Joe.
Oh, well.
I feel blessed, though. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's just like the reason I'm able to study and know the things that I know and learn about the things I've learned about is because I've had resources afforded to me, and everybody hasn't had those resources afforded to them. And so it feels kind of like wrong in a way to shame people for not knowing things that they didn't have access to, if that makes any sense. So
that does make sense, Sean. I can even applaud you for that. So now, like, you've been growing on social media because like you've been fact checking a lot of people. Not even fact checking for real. Like sometimes it'd be a fact check, but I feel like the content that I made in that stage when I was on social media was like, it did the best when I was just explaining something. Not necessarily like, you know how you can do like stitches or duets or whatever on TikTok. But like the content that did the best is when I like just explained something like, oh, this is a term you see used a lot. What does this mean? What is this? What is that? That type of thing. Like explaining it in digestible ways. So you be like breaking stuff down in elementary school? Not elementary, more like middle. Like we had like a, what's it called? I had a group account that I was in. Like late 2020, early 2021. COVID. Yeah, around that time. We were during lockdown. We were bored. That's the only I got TikTok
way after everybody else did, I thought I was cool because nobody else had it or whatever, because everybody else had it, and I was like, nah, that's childish. Da, da, da.
Mm-hmm.
But I got
everyone
on it.
says that till they get on there and love it. Oh my gosh, I know plenty of people who said, I hate TikTok, I'll never download it. 1 week on that app, they're addicted.
But like, you know, at the time it was just like white kids dancing and like strange kids. You know, some very strange characters were on that app like before
They're actually not
lockdown. Yeah, like. But I think it was like election season around that time. I started making content, and then after that, a bunch of us made like a group account, and that did pretty well actually. We got I think over 100,000 followers in like a week or something.
Oh wow! So it was like different people would post on that. What's the account name?
Oh, we don't. It's like dead now, but it was called. Well, it was first Black Leftist Hype House. Man, we converted to Young Black Leftists, I think. But yeah.
What broke the band up?
And a lot of us, you know, started going back to in-person school and things like that. So we just got busy at the same time. So when I moved, I transferred to A&T because, you know, I transferred last year.
Where'd you transfer from?
I did community college my first 2 years. I got a scholarship. So
I
did community college and then transferred.
You know I did community college too.
Really? Yeah, but like I'm from out of.
That, though. I just told my business.
Yeah, but like, you know, imagine I'm from out of state, and so
she from DC, y'all. She ain't want to.
I'm not even from DC. I'm from Northern Virginia. For the DC niggas come and jump me. I'm from Northern Virginia. My dad's from DC. Though he was born in DC.
Oh, damn, baby. Nigerian man born in DC.
My grandfather did grad school at Howard and undergrad. And
so, wow.
Yeah, my grandfather, he came here for school. He was an international student here. And then my dad was born in DC. And then they all moved back to Nigeria after like the Biafra stuff started settling down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's really good. So you're naturally a DMV baby.
Yeah.
Oh. So you didn't want to, before we touch upon school, we're going to come back to the TikTok. So
yeah,
you didn't want to go to like Howard or anything?
No, it was too close to home, and it was also very expensive. And if you know about Howard's application process, especially for transfers, it's like actually wicked. Like it's just so you have to mail the money in like you have to actually mail it. You can't pay online. It's just a lot of stipulations, especially for transfers.
So why A&T?
I thought it was really nice. I had heard about it. You look to the side.
I was looking at it. It's crazy.
I had seen about it, like, you know, it was already on my radar. I have family in North Carolina. And it was like the next closest HBCU. It wasn't too far, and it was, you know, still pretty close, one state over. And just the environment, it seemed pretty, like, you know, yeah.
So wait, coming first. We would come back to your A&T endeavors later. So, so within that group,
yeah,
one person done ruin out.
Yeah,
that's fine. So, the purpose of the group was to spread information.
Yeah.
So you guys were doing a good job at that.
Yeah, very good job at that.
Was there something else that led to the fall for you guys to separate like that?
Well, I think it was just a lot of internal conflict. Not even within, like, just that was, even before that, we were having problems because of that same guy, because he kept trying to do power plays, even though a lot of us, he wasn't the only founding member, a lot of us, like maybe 4 or 5 founding members, we kept trying to do power plays over the others.
What's a power play?
Kind of, you know, like, for example, we had a Teen Vogue interview. We were interviewed, the collective was interviewed by Teen Vogue. And
you too like being on broadcast and serious
no, well,
media.
I wasn't part of the interview because of that guy.
Oh, he excluded you,
right? And he not only did he, I'm telling too much information, right?
Right, it's mutual understanding,
right? Yeah, not only did he like exclude me, he was like, he kind of like told the story wrong of how it even came about, and so he cut out half of the founding members even from the story. So a lot of us weren't even mentioned. Even things like that.
I even know someone who did something like that as a
right. So it was just
I
like
shout for who that person is. It's okay.
I'm crying.
no free promo to whoever that person is that ingrates.
Yeah, but yeah, it was just like we had a lot of internal problems, and so things are already kind of breaking down. So many things. If you were on political TikTok, you know, there was a lot going on at that time, and so. One of our members was outed as even pretending to be black. He wasn't even black.
How did you guys feel about that?
It was just like, man, what the hell? Like, it was just weird. Just a lot of stuff was going on at the same time. So it was just like, you know, there were a lot of breakdowns, and then everybody started getting busy. Really, the thing is, everybody started getting busy after that. And
because after that, at a point, COVID started clearing up.
Not even just COVID started clearing, but like schools started opening up. Even though like maybe the numbers weren't going down, but like schools were opening up and people were going back in person. So
Just really
a lot of people got a lot of people just, you know, we got busy, we grew apart, you know.
It happens towards his life though.
Yeah.
That. But I can see you still definitely kept a lot of that following that you had.
Well, not even, because I think at the time of the account, that was another point of conflict within the group, I guess, is that I was the one, I had like second to least followers in that group.
Oh, so did that bother you?
No. Because I feel like even though my followers were low, like I said, I had pretty good engagement. So it wasn't like a thing of like, it bothered me. It was just like people kept trying to sun me because of it. You feel me?
Oh, they're basically saying like you really don't get a point to say because
right.
I love.
Not all of them, just that one guy. Really, that's the thing. The root of the entire like the problems in the group all really were with that one nigga. Yeah, but that, you know, so I wouldn't say like, I feel like, you know, there's a difference between followers and reach. And so I think at that time my reach was much greater than my followers, right? So it wasn't necessarily like I kept a lot of, I guess I kept the followers from that time, but I was already known past the followers.
That's really good though. I even applaud you for still continuing.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Now we can come back to your A&T endeavors and whatnot.
Crying.
What is something that like, what is something you find yourself doing more now that you're in North Carolina? Because like what I've noticed is you've made a lot of friends quickly.
That is true.
Like I've noticed, I'm checking your followers and stuff. Our mutuals just growing by the day.
Yeah.
You made a lot of friends quickly. But you have a nice personality, Shaw. So
thank you. Honestly, I think it's the camera. I think it was the camera for real.
You too like taking digital pictures.
Yeah, I think it was the camera.
I like your aesthetic. It's like a 90s college girl.
Yeah. Yeah, what's it called? I feel like low-key, last semester, spring semester, like by this time last year, I still didn't know a lot of people. I just had like a couple people that I spoke to. And even then, like, you know, it was like 2-3 people at most. Even like Mercy, I only started getting closer to her like at the end of like the spring semester, at the end of spring semester. So it was just like, you know, I kind of felt like very isolated in that way. And like, it was pretty, like I was, by this time last year, my mental health was it was really bad.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, because I moved here, I don't know anybody at the school. I didn't know anybody at the school before I transferred. And I'm away from home. It's not even like I go to a school like close to home where I, you know, I can just go home easily and, you know, see, you know. So it was just like, yeah. And so I think it's just by virtue of the fact that it was my first year here and I'm away from family and I'm away from home and I don't really know people. Because, you know, most people, I shouldn't say school, I already know some people, but I really didn't know anybody. So I remember like the times where I felt most included, like even during that time was when I was like going to events and taking pictures and like about like of what's going on even before I knew how to use this camera. Like I was taking pictures on my phone and like, oh, cool things I saw. And so over the summer, my uncle actually gifted me this camera. And
shout out Uncle.
Shout out my uncle. Shout out Uncle Raph. Shout out, yeah.
Uncle Raph.
Yeah.
I even have an Auntie Raph.
Really?
Yeah. Nigerian.
Yeah, he gifted me this camera maybe in 2018. And you know this whole digital camera aesthetic was not, I was like, what is this?
Really popping.
Yeah, I was like, what is, I wanted like the high def, you know.
Deep
Literally. And not only that, but like, you know, even if I knew how to use it then I probably would have seen like the quality in it, but I didn't know how to use it. So I just took videos on it for the most part because I like the effect. It kind of gives like a home video effect when I do videos. I was like, okay, but I didn't really know how to use and take pictures. But you know, this summer that I started seeing a lot of like the Y2K stuff on Mac, I was like, let me see
if I can factor my
right.
That's sweet. Someone even has a brain.
Yeah. So I went back home over the summer. I went to I was back home and I dug up this camera and I started taking pictures. I was like, ooh, I like that. Like I like the way that looks. Mm-hmm. So over the summer I spent like a lot of time learning how to use it. I think the very first pictures I took with this camera went viral on Twitter.
Oh wow, what'd you take?
I went to a free show in Brooklyn, New York. Mm-hmm. It was a no-name show. So all like the artsy black girls and then, you know, the niggas that can dress were out. Mm-hmm. And it's New York, so
the style there is already crazy.
Style there is crazy. And not even just it's already culture, but it's already well-known people out there. When you step outside, you see well-known people. And I be on social media, but I don't be on social media to where like I know people
by face.
Yeah, or like, you know.
People who are recognizable.
Yeah. So I was there and I just took pictures of people's whose outfit, like, oh hey, I really like your outfit. Can I get a picture of it? You know, kind of like document some of the things I see. It was my first solo trip to New York, I think. No, that's not true. My second solo trip to New York. I was like, okay, let me see if I can document some stuff. And I post some of the pictures because I really like how they came out. Turns out, like, two of the people I took pictures of are like actual famous models. One of them is like a famous like artist. Her and her family are like a bit. You know that song, I Love the Way It Feels to Be a Hater. That song. Mm-hmm. Yeah, her, the lead singer of that band. I took a picture of her. It was a bunch of cool people that were like already influencers, and I guess you know it's clear why they influencers because they could dress, but you know I didn't know them, and so when I posted these pictures. People in the comments like, oh, is that such and such? Oh, is that such and such? I'm like, damn, y'all know these people?
I just know that you're famous, not your.
Yeah, it was just crazy too, because like in the middle of that concert, I guess that's like the people at that concert are like the kind of people that my content reaches anyways. So in the middle of taking pictures, I'm seeing people like getting recognized. I'm like getting recognized. Oh, are you Ziora from TikTok or da 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 da? Like they'll recognize me from my hair color and things like that, or. You know, I used to do hair content, so like they'll recognize the style. Like, oh, I saw you do the video on that hair.
Black girls have been through every stage on TikTok. Oh, man.
Yeah. So it was a really good time, and that low key, like that entire day, because I spent that entire day taking pictures. So it kind of let me like get to know the camera and the settings and what looks good and what doesn't, and how to like work natural lighting outside and things like that. And so I started learning how to take portraits like that day. And so that entire trip I documented it. My friend who is an artist, he's a musician, I took pictures of him because he was performing at Times Square that weekend. Those pictures did pretty good too, I think. But yeah, that summer was like, last summer was my practice summer for taking portraits like outside. And so low key, like it really didn't make sense to just stop because I got to campus. So I just brought the camera with me. And whenever I saw people like...
You would just take pictures?
Yeah, I would be like, oh, I like your outfit. The same kind of stuff I was doing at that concert over the summer. And yeah.
Then you started making more friends through that?
Yeah. Not even just friends, but like, just like actually speaking to people just because, you know, when you're new, it's kind of difficult to just start up conversations. So it was kind of it was like a conversation starter.
That's really good though. I like how you branched out in your own way.
Yeah.
Using the camera, using photography to not only like escape like the bad mental issues you were dealing with, and now make friends, start conversation, be more personable.
Right.
Using your talents and skills you develop. I like that a lot about you. That's really good.
Thank you.
One thing what's one thing I also noticed while you were talking? I also noticed that like you don't really take pictures on your phone anymore. Even when you post on Instagram, they're all like digitals now. Yeah. So like, is that forever your aesthetic now? Not
forever, but just for now. I really like it. Some pictures I started to like use my phone camera because I got a refurbished phone. It's an iPhone 14, and like the camera quality is pretty good. So I take cameras on my phone now. Like I take pictures on my phone now, but I really like the quality of my camera, just because it's not like a regular digital. It's not like it's one of the newer digital cameras, and so.
What number phone you got?
No, I'm talking about my digital.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your iPhone.
No. My iPhone is a 14.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to hear you say it again.
What's your phone? But yeah.
Some of us have
What is that? Is it 13? 15?
Ask me again.
Which phone is that?
What's the highest number they have right now?
Oh, 15. Oh, congratulations.
No, man. No.
Congratulations. Yoruba men like to brag, man.
You started.
You see, what was the purpose of that thing you just did now? What was the purpose?
I just wanted you to see. You actually don't know any bragging Yoruba men. What are you saying here?
I'm looking at one.
Do I brag?
Can you be serious?
Do I brag?
Have you heard yourself in the last 15 seconds?
Because I showed you my phone.
What phone is that? Oh, no. Look at the phone. Look at the phone. What's the highest iPhone they have now?
Did I brag? Did I not just show you my phone?
Joseph. You see how people can gaslight you? People can gaslight.
and look at this ingrate named Bradley. He'll start taking pictures when I'm looking crazy and defending myself. Not when I'm locked into my element. Someone will even make me look bad. Did I brag?
Alright.
It's okay, Sha. Sorry, I just wanted to show the world my iPhone 15 Pro Max.
Oh, Pro Max.
Yeah, man. There's nothing minimum about it. Very maximum.
Congratulations.
Very hefty something.
Congratulations.
No, it's titanium.
Wow.
Did I say that wrong?
I have nothing to say.
It's titanium.
Clap for yourself.
Clap for myself. What did I say wrong? It's titanium.
Were you born here?
Huh?
Were you born here?
Born where?
In the United States?
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
But did I say something wrong?
I don't have anything to say.
It's titanium.
Okay.
You're looking at me like I'm saying something wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The phone.
What about it?
It's titanium.
Right.
It's what?
Titanium. Why are you guys looking at me like I'm one crazy somebody? It's titanium. You two like taking pictures when I'm looking so yeah, now that we're back here now, will you actually have questions for other people? Which I don't bring in much often, but yeah, are you surprised people ask you about who you are?
Yes, because like I really don't know people on here like that, like out here.
Blood clot.
Even though I like have people I know, like I have friends now, but I feel like I don't know.
Who's asked you? Did anyone ask you about the podcast?
A couple people.
Who asked you?
I don't remember. But I know I've gotten like a few people. I know Troy asked me about it.
Okay.
Yeah, like that day that, yeah.
I said I wanted to do it.
What you did your first month of office, nigga?
That's really good, Sean. I'm glad people are. Dang, so is the podcast doing well too to get your
People know about it. I mean, I seen because I follow you. I see like people and stuff.
Yeah, I try to get my clips out as quick and as sharp as possible. But you get questions. Oh, this is a question for me. When'd you start crocheting?
When?
Yeah, you're doing. I like the little Odumodu style of hat.
Oh my
dude.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
I go dagger. I go kill. I go witch.
You know what's so crazy about that? Odumodu's hat is it's literally like a traditional Igbo hat.
Really?
Yeah.
So is that why you started making it?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm saying the stripe, not the style of hat, not the style of hat, but the stripes, the red, black, and white. That's a traditional Igbo cap hats.
So what made you start doing those style of hats?
It's not really that style. Low key, like, cause I have a big head, as you can see. And I saw a lot of people. Don't look around.
I'm actually not gonna get invited for laughing at you.
Don't piss me off. But yeah, that hat I saw like a couple of influencers, people on my explore page. I really like that hat. One girl.
Why didn't you make me one for this episode?
Did you ask me?
I'm not even mad at you for that because I did it. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Right.
Can you make me one for my next episode?
Yeah.
My girl.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even trying to wound me.
Yeah, because every time I fist bump you.
I don't be giving you. I just be holding my
That's
fist
not
out,
even
and
true.
you be trying to break your hand off my fist. That's your own business.
Anyways, yeah, I saw a lot of like, not a lot, like a couple of girls on my feed with that hat, and both of those girls were selling them hats, and you know the girls looked like they had small heads. It was given one size fits all, and so I was like, oh, let me not, waste
one
money.
peanut.
And then not even just that, but like the hats were expensive, especially from this one girl. I really loved her style because I'm pretty sure she's the one that even originated the style of hat. One Yoruba girl, beautiful, gorgeous, but Them hats were like $60.
So is the style of hat an African thing?
No, she just it's like a mushroom type hat. Like it's just cute. But those hats were expensive. I said why? And then on top of that, my great grandmother she crocheted, and she kept trying to teach me when I was younger, and I was like,
but you didn't want to learn.
I'm not trying to learn this. So but yeah, like the cuts, I figured out okay, these hats are expensive. They likely don't come in my size. I might as well like learn how to make it, and I did it on camera because when I try new things, I like to document it, and so
you can see the mistakes you made.
Right, exactly.
Just the journey of how far you can go on. That's smart.
So the first, I did a TikTok video trying out this hat, and I did it on camera, and that video did really well. The girl that originated, the two girls that made the hats, like commented like, oh my god, because I showed them like as reference pictures, like oh my god, it's so cute. It ended up not looking right, but it was still cute, and.
Trust you.
You can go and find it if you like, but
I can go look.
Yeah,
but me find it. Tell them to put a clip there.
Yeah, you can.
What's the name?
The name of what? It's a TikTok.
You two like showing everything on TikTok.
Well, it's my job.
It's true, sure.
But yeah, like that was one of my first. Like I started. It was that year, 2022, that I started branching out from like political content type shit. Mm-hmm. So
you
that
need
was
like
one
a
of
new
my
niche.
first. Not even just a new niche, but I was getting doxxed and harassed
What's
over
doxxed?
political. When people expose your address and your personal.
Why?
Over political opinions and political education.
They wanted you to keep going?
No, they didn't want me to keep going. They didn't agree with me, and so they would like put my address out.
That's actually very unsafe.
It's actually very unsafe.
People are so wicked in this
very
life,
wicked,
man.
but my dad has a gun, so if you like, try something.
7.62, knock a nigga way back home. Ain't got no shout for Glock.
Like, yeah. My parents and my dad, I'm the shortest one in my family.
Can you imagine it? You stand eye to eye with me.
Yeah. I'm taller than you.
No, you're not. Make me know, bro.
You're trying to form for the cameras,
bro,
but
I'm
we know
taller
the
than
truth.
you.
Okay.
Do we stand up right here?
Yeah. Let's.
I'll give JoJo the edge.
Thank you.
Slightly.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Aruga. It feels good to be a winner in this life show.
Whatever. But yeah, I'm the shortest one. At 5'10", I'm the shortest one.
Yeah. Sorry.
So,
everyone just seen I'm 6 foot standing.
6 foot, but we're eye to eye.
Are you not in platforms?
No, these are just regular shoes. They look like platforms, but they're not.
Those are platforms. Someone can just lie to you. Like, what? Someone can just lie. Can you imagine?
They're 1-inch platforms.
They're 1 inch.
They're 1 inch.
And you stand at 5'10".
I'm 5'10" without them.
Okay, and 5'11" with them on.
Yeah, and you said
so
you're 6
I'm taller
feet.
than you by
You're not
1
taller
inch.
than me. You're not taller than me just now. You're not taller than me. We just stood eye to eye.
This is why
just
people.
stood eye to eye.
This is why people
We just
fail
stood eye to
math
eye.
class. So
We
they
just-
got no shout.
So if you just said we stand eye to eye, you said you wait.
Did we say?
If you
Did
just
you
said
not
you
say
stand
I give JoJo by the inch?
Oh, I didn't
Was
hear
that not his words?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I didn't say. I said I give you the edge. I didn't say an inch.
But check this though, 5'10" without them on. If they're 1 inch ahead, let's do math though.
So you're 5'11".
5'11". Am I not taller than you
No.
now that we just stood on
No.
camera?
Nope.
Women will always try to belittle you when you want to show your toe. Give me the inch. What would it cost you? We just stood up here, and not only that, she was here for me saying her shoes weren't platforms.
It's a 1-inch platform. It don't count. And
Okay.
you wearing shoes, your shoes give you an inch too.
My Yeezy slides.
Yes, bring that slide. Show that slide now.
My Yeezy slides
Yes.
that off the bottom of them are starting to burn off because I've worn them so much.
No.
What is the narrative here? Like, what is this girl saying? But I understand, you're the shortest amongst your family.
Yeah. So I say that to say,
You were protected.
yes.
I trust you. I'm actually sad that people were trying to do something like that to you. You actually didn't deserve that. Well, it's okay, Shar. We allow them.
I feel like it's just like to me, it's just like I really have nothing to fear for real at this point. Because everybody, I just am very disliked by a lot of groups on the internet, and so
One thing I would say to you is continue to talk and speak your mind. Regardless, do not ever allow anyone to shut up. If you know you're doing something from a kind conscience and you're doing something well, to not only empower but acknowledge our people. You know, the Bible says our people perish from lack of knowledge. So one thing you're doing God's work if you're spending time to acknowledge people and you're not doing it from like a vindictive nature. So one thing I will say is, who cares if someone don't like you? They keep coming after you. Keep spreading correct knowledge. Keep spreading the correct information to people. Even if someone calls you condescending, rude, all that, as long as you make sure you're not doing it in a rude way where you're talking from like a place of ethnocentrism, whatever word I just learned the other day, a place of superiority. Bro,
you didn't even try the word.
Bro,
You started the word.
I be reading shit, but you know it's hard to pronounce it. You know English is difficult.
Right.
Keep taking time to really just keep educating people. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I know. It's not even just like I just like it's. I think it's to the point where like now, especially having been on the internet and like in public eye for for years, it's just like there's really nothing anybody can say to me, even in person or on the internet, that I haven't heard before. So it's like even when I get into conflict now, which I really don't like in person, I really don't like that like very often. But when I do, it's like there's really nothing you can't really hurt my feelings like that. Nothing you can say can hurt my feelings for real.
Thick skin though.
Yeah.
I applaud that again though. You know it's hard. People say one thing to me, I start crying.
Yeah.
Very sensitive to somebody. Yeah, no, that's good though. Now let's get into our second question someone has for you. Actually, let's take a time out. Can we talk about Omale?
No.
Can we talk about that?
No, we cannot.
Please, no, we must. We
Can't talk about that.
we must. No. See how I got everybody's attention. Can we talk about that?
No.
No, we're gonna talk about it. Why do women embarrass men like that? Why do women embarrass men like that? Make us sit up. Why do women embarrass men like that? Why did she go up there and lose all of her integrity from a C-list artist?
So I'm supposed to answer for her. I don't know what you want me to. I don't know anything. I just feel like it's not
a big deal.
Not that it's not a big deal, but like, first of all, the shit didn't happen. It was Tuesday. Today is Sunday.
So?
And so what? It just feels like real played out. Not that it's played out, but like the guy, they were dating for like a couple of months.
They were dating for 7 years.
No, he came out and explained on this. Like, no. It was a couple of months.
What Ingrid said 7 years to me.
Somebody made it up.
Can just lie.
So that's why I keep saying like it's played out. It's to the point where niggas just bored. They start saying shit. They made up the girl name. The girl name that they said it was is not the girl's name.
Is her name not Jasani?
It is Jasani, but they were saying that something. They were saying before that it was something else.
One of those crazy. Now, what's up right now saying that this new generation Jezebel spirit is now named Jasani? What is wrong with Africans?
It's not even just you see what I mean? Like, people will just make shit up because they're bored and they blow things out of proportion because they're bored and they want entertainment. But honestly, like, it's not. They were dating for a couple of months. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm only seeing a guy for a couple of months and somebody. If Skepta calls me on that,
This is what
Skepta calls me on that stage,
this is what makes me mad. This is what makes me mad.
They were. I just feel like if it's not a serious relationship, it's not the same. But what I will say is, they're both now, right? Now that video is out, right? And everybody and their father and their mother is posting the video, right? Oh, I feel so bad for this guy. By spreading the video, are you now further embarrassing him?
No, that thing has got him serious clout. But
before that,
seriously
but
embarrassing.
you know what I mean? No, but I'm saying like, it seems like a lot of men, especially a lot of people with like, that be on social media, make their platforms off of, oh, this girl embarrasses man, and then like they're further profiting off of the nigga getting embarrassed by posting the video.
But one thing I didn't like about it is, I feel like the guy was already embarrassed. Wonder what made it bad. Omale now then took the video
Oh, I didn't even
and
see that.
posted it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He put it in one thread.
When I tell you, I'm not. Whenever I see a topic like that circulating, I mute the words on Twitter. I don't, because it's really not, to me, it just seems like, okay,
Noise.
how am I getting, it's noise, like, how am I gaining from learning about, okay, this one girl danced on my leg while her boyfriend was watching, now what? What do I do? How does that information help me?
Does that take away from it being wrong?
But what does that do if it's wrong? What will you do? How does it affect you?
I get castrated from my podcast.
Exactly. And now you're making money, or you're getting attention off the nigga that just got embarrassed after. Oh, he's so. Oh, I feel so. Yeah, I feel so bad. No.
She ate you up.
Yeah.
You cook small, Shy. I can't even front. You cooked small. Wrong is wrong, though. Even though we can't talk about it now because you done did me in. Make I change topics. Sorry to the fool whose girl embarrassed him. Sorry. My girl could never do me like that, though.
Which girl?
You two like jokes. You two think you're funny. Someone even just said you're gorgeous.
Thank you. So true.
She's full of shit.
Don't irritate me, Joseph. Do not irritate me.
Okay, I'll rewind it. I'll say I agree.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I agree if pigs flew. That's what I said.
Be laughing. Be laughing.
What was I about to say? Someone asked me what's a fiber artist. Is that what you're?
Oh, so a fiber artist is somebody that.
Oh, I said it right.
Mhm.
Why is it spelled Fibre?
That's just the British way to spell it.
So, oh God, let me not even just embarrass myself. Keep going. I was about to say something crazy.
Well, yeah, it's somebody that works with like textiles and like yarn makes clothes. So I'm.
Oh, basically like your crochet.
Crochet, yeah. But I'm learning how to knit and do other like weaving
And sewing. That's sweet, Sean.
I already know how to sew, but
Okay.
yeah, the other things, yeah.
Fiber artists. Let's keep going. Wow, I'm actually learning every day. People have something to say. Actually, learn every day. Let me go to these questions. Someone asked what inspires your creativity. Do we already get it now? I just don't think I asked you that. What does inspire you to be creative? Like, what inspires you to just wake up one day, pick up that bright red Nikon? You haven't even taken a picture of me as I'm sitting here.
Okay, I'm gonna take a
Do
picture.
you dislike me? Is that like the narrative?
Oh my god, my nails match my
And then, like, if you post a picture on your Instagram, you're gonna take a picture of me and your lens is on. Soul without a brain.
It showed me, it even said turn the camera off and on again. I forgot that I have it on it.
Your lens is off. Wow, you don't. Someone doesn't even want to see me. Podcast. Let me see.
Why did you talk in the middle of the photo?
Okay, I'm not gonna talk again. Do I like smile?
You can smile.
I didn't expect to say, oh, I see.
I'll show you after.
Can you get another picture of me like looking cool and talking?
Alright.
Like maybe I like look to the side and maybe you can post on your Instagram and don't have me looking like wanting to say somebody. This is mutual understanding though. I couldn't shout. This is actually one of the best podcasts ever where we can stop and someone can take pictures.
That one was
of me.
good.
Hide your girl. If you care about your girl, hide her. JoJo's on the loose. But yeah, man, fiber artists. What inspires you to be creative?
Black people. We're creative people. You know, there's creativity everywhere.
You know what's crazy?
But
Asha Tate said the exact same words when I asked her that.
really,
I asked Asha Tate what inspires her. She said black people.
we're inspirational people.
There's a connection though. We just came to a mutual understanding.
You ate that.
Best show on earth. But keep going though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there is creativity everywhere. The way we speak, the way. Do you know people like say Nigerians are wordsmiths? The way Nigerians use words,
We're poets.
Literally, the
Tell
way
me-
we talk around, like.
Express sadness to me right now in the Nigerian dialect. Go.
What do you mean? Is
Like,
hey
it's
yeah.
so-
Hey.
like let's say like if I'm having a sad day or I trip, I'll be like, my enemies have won. Nigerians are so poetic.
No, like, and it's not even Nigerians. Just the concept of like the way we speak around things, the way our languages are formatted, the colors we use. You know, the creativity, the ways we style our hair, the ways we dress, the way there's creativity everywhere in Black people. Black history. So
You just pull from that?
yeah.
You're right though. Like you just see how just like when you look at Black people, you just look at us in such a vibrancy. Like we shine in so many different forms and aspects. Like regardless of what it is, whether it's photography or music or academics or even heart surgery. Like we enter this realm of flow where like we just make everything just work and make sense and look beautiful the way it is. Like even right now, like you say you don't like the color red, but the color red looks so vibrant and beautiful on you. It's making you even look more like it just makes it make sense. Like I just like how like we can just pull from each and everywhere and make it our own thing and make it flourish in what it is. We can take the smallest thing and make it flourish. That camera now, that's something that can fit in the palm of your hand. But you've used it to express so many different people's images, and outlooks, and perspectives, and their outfits, and their own creative narrative, even through something that's small. So like, I'm just so happy to see like how creative we can really be and how vibrant that we really are.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like, it's very admirable that so much of our creativity has come out of necessity. You know, when you don't have outlets to express the things that are happening to you, and when the like outlets you have to express the things that are happening to you are criminalized, you know, a lot of people were turning to art and different forms of like expression and communication. And so I think it's very beautiful how like beauty can come out of struggle for us, if that makes any sense.
That's really good. Wow. Ziora the creative who make I no scream. Someone even told me to talk about with my leg, something I just covered. You model?
No, but I would like to. I might.
What's stopping you?
I don't know, to be honest. I think honestly, if somebody knows how to take digitals, yeah. I just need my digitals taken.
You're not sending a whole room full of photographers.
That's true.
Are you undermining my soldiers?
My God.
Do you know how these guys go to war every week?
That's true. I need to get somebody to take my digitals.
Do you see my commander?
Yeah,
I don't praise him often, but when I do,
I'm crying. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that are models actually, and pretty like successful at it. So I feel like I could do it. Just like if I get over myself, I take the digital thing.
Is it like an anxiety type of thing?
No, just kind of procrastination. I don't want to start something that I feel like I can't finish, and so if I do it now that I'm in school, you know, and it actually does well, then it feels like I have to like neglect what I'm doing, if that makes any sense.
Well, now that we're here, me and Bradley had this idea for a photo shoot. It was supposed to come out this month.
Really?
Yeah, but
what's the shoot?
Well, we wanted to do something for Black History Month, but we wanted to make it more African based.
Oh, okay.
So we were gonna take different. Oh, you were gonna be in the shoot too.
Okay.
Once the details and stuff were finalized, but we weren't. Me and Bradley weren't serious. Well, I don't even blame Bradley. Bradley was ready. Can I finish? Can I finish? Before someone attacked me from behind.
Say it, boy.
Me and Bradley was the one serious. It was just I was really scared of how to execute the shoot. 1, 2, I didn't know how I wanted to go about it. But 3, I had the idea. I had the notion. That's probably the first time I ever blocked myself about creativity. I wanted to take a whole bunch of Africans. I wanted 4 Africans from a different country to represent their country in some way, shape, or form. So I was gonna take 4 Nigerians, 4 people who are Congolese, 4 Ghanaians, 4 Sudanese, 4 Egyptians. I know people who are Moroccan, 4 Moroccans.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna take everyone from across Africa, as much people who are in the area, as much as possible. Where were majority dominated by West Africans in our area, so I didn't want to make it heavy West African. But I really wanted to do something in a way where I could express that and do it like really well. But I want to tell you this now because I really wanted you in that shoe. I wanted a whole lot of. I know what I really wanted to look for. So like, yeah, that was gonna be something that was gonna happen for this month, but can't even happen now. It's February 22nd. By the time this video comes out, it'll be like halfway through March. So
Is that 22nd?
yeah, I mean 25th. Yeah, this month is over, Sha. Like nothing that can't even happen anymore. Yeah, but it's okay though. We move. Maybe we can actually do it for March though.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad, you think, huh? Yeah, Brad, you think we can still do the shoot? We can still do it though. Make it organize it, create a group chat.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't know I was a creative director?
You're a creative director?
Small.
Oh, sorry.
I've had like 2 projects blow up.
Cool.
You see my Black Women in Education? It's on my page. Go
I do like
look. Go 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 look.
You're not serious.
Go look. Go look. I actually heard a very sweet song last night. One of my man sent me a song. He pretty solid at the music
The
game.
service down here is terrible.
Is it me?
Huh?
Oh, I found
Is it me?
Shameless plug,
Tell the
Bradley.
truth, Jojo. Is it me?
Shameless plug, Bradley. I'm not shouting you out, bro.
Which one is it? Oh, is it this one?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Something that was even. I even want to redo that.
Black women education. Here you are, front and center.
Am I not the professor in the shoot?
so it's just
You're a professor?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, okay, period.
Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. That shoot
That was
did
good.
stupid numbers, Bradley. Man, I could actually. You want to redo it? You want to be in it?
Sure.
Schoolgirl.
School.
Schoolgirl. Someone who's in
Schoolgirl
school.
crazy.
We can redo the shoot though if Bradley wants to redo it. But
Alright.
something about redoing a project, we have to redo it differently and think about new creative ways to be creative and this and that. Get the narrative shot. You know I was in a pageant when I did that shoot.
Really? Oh, I know your schedule was crazy.
It was crazy. I lied to one of my pageant moms about where I was going that night. I told her I had one meeting.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I lied to her. She can't do shit about it now. What would she do? Belt me? I lied to her. I told her I had something to do. I wanted to go shoot that joint.
She walked in.
Whoa.
That'd be her own business. And one that was crazy about like 3 or 2 weeks later, she was trying to like calculate the day the shoot was taken.
I'm crying.
I told her the shoot has been taken a month in advance, but there was one girl in the shoot who she said she hasn't seen in a while, and then she was in the shoot. So she was trying to like calculate, oh, what day did you do? Beforehand, I told every girl in the group chat, if anyone come question about that shoot, deny.
Ooh.
I couldn't let that shoot hit the fan. It was too sweet.
It was cute though.
It was sweet
It
though.
does look good.
Yeah. It was good though. Let me see if I have any questions for you. Oh, I always ask my guests though, what's your love life like? You two like laughing. Who laugh at you?
I'm laughing. I can't laugh. Niggas can't laugh. It's illegal to laugh now.
I don't get you understand it's very illegal. No, I'm trolling.
There's not much going on.
Huh?
There's not much going on.
What's been going on?
Yeah.
No love life, no big revelation about love.
Which revelation? I just feel like love. I feel like people are real. I feel like love is everywhere. You know, you have love with your friends, love with your family. I feel like a lot of people kind of like harp on romantic relationships because that's my hot take. A lot of people are.
I love it.
A lot of people are unfulfilled in their friendships, and they feel like
They
they
need.
need a relationship because you're not. I feel like the love languages and things that people talk about. I feel like that applies to like your friendships too. Me and my friends, we hug, we spend time, we spend quality time. We have acts of service. There's physical touch.
What is your love language?
I feel like you have more than one. That quizzes like that don't even make sense to me because like who can pick one?
Type shit though. I feel like
Who's that?
you need to learn to express someone in all ways. They can
Right.
But what love language significantly shoots out to you that you find most common, that you find at most joy being loved by?
I like quality time. Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Well, hopefully you get one significant other. Hopefully you feel the need. Well,
That's the thing is, the way I feel is like, oh, if it comes, it comes, but I'm not forcing it. You feel me?
that was good ball shot. I'm not even mad at that at all. That's how we are here on Mutual Understanding. Though. Let me see. I'm not gonna lie. You've actually answered everything flawlessly.
Yo, this is good.
Is there anything you want to ask me?
I feel like all the questions I would ask you, like you've been asking for me.
No, don't. You haven't asked me anything.
No, because I would ask you like, oh, like what inspired you to start the podcast? But we
I actually
already
have a different answer every time for that.
But
Actually.
we just talked about it earlier.
Oh yeah. I was telling you, they were telling me I talk too much, which is outrageous though. Like I don't even feel like I talk a lot. But check, bro. Let me explain. Can I break it down for the 100th time, bro? I was just talking to my homegirl the other day. A lot of people are always talking to me. Will I not talk back? I've always told my parents, whenever I got in trouble for talking, I was never talking to myself. I was always getting talked to. Is that fair that everyone wants to talk to me?
You put yourself, you situate yourself in the center of the student center. Various friends, you can see both. You can see you from both of the entrances. You put yourself in situations where everybody will talk to you, and you talk
Is
back.
that fair? It's the student center. I'm being a student in the center. I don't even put myself in positions to be talked to like that. I just be around niggas who just too like talking. Like, you know, like the feels of the world. Like,
Phil doesn't talk.
but no, I don't ever hear anyone else say Phil talk too much. They'll be shouting it for me though.
I'm crying.
And I even learned to like not be talking in places where I shouldn't be talking. You know, like I feel like that's where you hear that a lot. Like you probably talk in places like where people think you shouldn't be talking. I feel like most times people will say you talk a lot is like where like you're telling something the way you shouldn't be telling. Like someone told you something in the conference, you want to go tell somebody else about, oh, you talk too much. Or like maybe you're speaking in places where you shouldn't be speaking, or maybe you're speaking on something you shouldn't be speaking on. Like something that doesn't concern you. It just be incidents like that. But besides that though, I don't see it though. Yeah. You
That's
probably
fair.
Yeah.
I get told I talk a lot too. I used to. But I kind of like leveled out now. But I used to be a yapper.
Yeah, you're a yip yapper shot.
Don't piss me off. Don't agree with me.
You said something I'm
No, don't agree.
don't agree.
No.
You say you're a yip yapper. I said I agree.
Yeah, don't say anything.
How did you blow up on social media? Yip yapping. I rest my case.
Okay.
But nah, this has been a sweet episode. I've actually enjoyed having you on. Maybe one day. I actually don't offer what I'm about to offer often. Actually, I've never offered this. Maybe one day, if you want to come sit here and sit in the host spot, I'll allow you.
Okay.
Look how you just lit up. Someone who doesn't watch podcasts, someone who doesn't have YouTube downloaded, someone who doesn't she doesn't even subscribe to Mutual Understanding. Oh, tell everyone to subscribe while you're here.
Subscribe to Mutual Understanding.
Oh, that clip is getting posted on Twitter. She posted it. Tell everyone to subscribe. This has been a very episode. I'm happy I had you on.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're welcome to come back. I'll even allow you to host. I feel like you would do a good job hosting.
Okay, period.
Yes, I'll even allow you to host. And one day, maybe I'm like, not really feeling it. Oh, let me call Ziora to come host my guest. Or if you feel you want to come talk to someone who you feel would be good,
Okay, period.
you can do that too. If you have anyone in mind, just shoot me a text beforehand.
Okay,
We can set it up. You know my guys, they're always on go.
period.
I might talk about TK and Bradley all the time, but no one knows my real number one soldier behind the camera. Toonski.
I'm crying.
But yeah, this has been a good episode of Mutual Understanding. Make I wrap this episode up though. Thank you for having me. Thank you for coming on. If you ever want to come, I said thank you for having me. Thank you for coming. If you ever want to come again, you can. Everyone, this has been Mutual Understanding. This has been brought to you by Strikers Productions. I am your host, Joseph Babatunde. This is Ziora, ZZ. hat making Ebo girl, fiber artist, fiber artist, fiber.
Please don't.
You know you need plenty of fiber in your food though. If you want to have a good gut health, your food needs plenty of fiber. I know we're not talking about the same fiber, but I'm gonna start dropping health tips on Mutual Understanding so people can start watching their health and whatnot. That's good, right? Is people gonna like that? Because they don't like it. It's been Mutual Understanding. I'm your host Joseph Babatune, and we are out of here.